right?
No, that's at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's a Magic Kingdom. I feel like they do the hedges like that though too, don't they?
Hello, everybody. We are live. It is I, the real Randy
Are
Chavez,
we live now?
Justin Apple Pie, and while you were in the middle of that.
Oh, hey.
So Justin's at his masquerade party, and Steph did not shave her head. She just cut it, and we cannot see.
Correct.
I just sent Justin that article, and for the most part, what we're going to talk about today is that Disney Golden Moments, the new statue that's coming out, and I probably this is just an investment.
I actually really like that word
because I like both of them. I think I do. I am actually more nostalgic for Lady and the Tramp, just because I like that movie, and I don't know if I've seen any real major movies with Donald and Daisy, but I just know that they're both gonna to the moon. And I asked my friend Megan, she was in Disney as well. She said Donald and Daisy would be a little more popular. So I'm just gonna go for them. Like if I can get them for like 2K or under 2K, which I don't know if I can or not. What's your guys' price predictions?
I don't know. Judging, what do you think?
They're gonna probably above 2K.
No, around 2K.
Oh, okay, all right. So as per the article, we're looking at I think 13,000 for one of them, and then so 13,300, and then 7,700 for the other one. So figure they take off, I don't know, 100 for each, give or take. We'll burn about 200 million OMI that day if we're around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, be advised, BGN doesn't guess they're about to leave, so we're all good. They'll be out in a second. How much you guys have saved for this?
To be honest, I'm thinking of selling some of my collectibles.
Ooh, which ones? What are you gonna sell?
Gator, 2 gators.
No,
Okay.
not the Gator Loki.
I gotta, I'm thinking about giving it up for this. Let me see what else I'm thinking about.
I thought you did that last week.
Of my DeLorean, my Specimen 72.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Thomas Skywalker, for the super chat. You're amazing. So does your reason for selling the DeLorean have to do with it's going from first appearance to first edition, or is it just you don't really care about it? It's like
I don't really care about it.
Okay, gotcha. Do you have any of these cards? Do you guys have the?
Oh, I wasn't able to grab one, and then they like skyrocketed, but I was considering buying one now because they're like fluctuating like around 400. And I think that's probably like the lowest it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna dip below 4.
Yeah. So these you were saying before, these are the two. They basically took Donald and Daisy from the parks, and then they kind of put them together.
Yeah, this is on this article, but it looks like that's what they did from the TV article that they posted.
Is that Chip and Dale?
Yeah, it is Chip and Dale.
We could get Chip and Dale in the future.
Where the hell is Chip and Dale? Come on, Veve.
It's
I mean, they have a lot. If you guys
there's 50 of them.
Well, just like Google it, and you could see like they're all over the parks. So I think they're gonna come out with a bunch of them. I thought it was gonna be a Disney Plus thing, but surprise.
Yeah, so they didn't plan this either. Apparently, Disney came to Veve and they just said, "Oh, hey, can you do something for Valentine's Day?" And they're like, "Yeah, I guess," and they just kind of came up with something on the fly, and they liked it. A lot of these that we're having for long term, I don't know how they'll be affected with other golden moments, because I saw on the article they have a golden Simba, which I would love.
Yes.
They've got golden Woody and Bo Peep.
Yeah.
So they have some golden moments that are not in the parks, like they have R2 and C3PO, which I don't think they're in the parks. So I'm thinking that we might get about 100 of these over the next few years, total. What are some ones that are not at the parks, or the ones that are at the parks that you guys are excited for, that you guys want?
Ooh. Let me take a
look. Now I want Chip and Dale because they're my favorite.
Wait, Jess, what type of stuff was Chip and Dale in back when we were growing up. I don't.
Rescue Rangers? Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rescue
Um,
Rangers.
They're also in a actual like a silent Chippendale where it's really kind of like a silent movie, but they go like it's like sped up, I guess, and their voices. And usually the antagonist is I think it's usually Donald, isn't it? Don't they usually harass Donald?
Yeah, and I've
And
seen a couple
Goofy?
of them where they harass Pluto.
And Pluto, yeah, they always harass Pluto.
Throwbacks, like early.
Poor Pluto. Poor Pluto. Have you guys seen those old cartoons where Donald Duck was dressed as a Nazi? And he had, yeah, they're if I just Googled it real quick, and I guess they just put him on the other side because I think he was created in like 34. So when like the 40s rolled around, they just put him on they just made him like the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I could show it on the stream, but yeah, they have him doing like the salute. They have him putting stuff in like coffee cans. It's crazy.
Right.
Oh man.
Justin,
Yeah.
see if you agree with me on this one. Pooh and Piglet. They dropped this one. It's gonna be big because Winnie the Pooh.
Yep,
I
most
first
selling.
seen, like, a chart like with like Mickey being up there with like Spider-Man, and like the Winnie the Pooh franchise is actually larger than the Mickey Mouse franchise. So
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's had a lot more movies, like just with Winnie the Pooh. At least in recent history, I remember watching a few when I was younger.
Tinkerbell could be big.
Yeah, she's in everything. She's like the start of every movie.
And Dale, Rescue Rangers.
I was just watching Encanto on the Disney Plus, and I saw in like Disney 60th anniversary. It was like they had Steamboat Willie there. Oh,
Yeah, you see, Winnie the Pooh is up there.
damn! Was that number 3?
Yep, number 3, and then I guess Recur has Hello Kitty, and that's number 2. So they're pretty smart on that part. But we're gonna get Pokemon, so yeah.
Can't wait! Can't wait!
Well, they said they don't have the P word.
That's true, but I feel like they didn't even say Pokemon, so I feel like they have like some.
But you know
strict
what's
ending.
funny is you have to take what they say very lightly, because if you paid like attention to their article like that they put out, they were like, oh, if a Donald happens to come out, it'll be first appearance. And then look at that. Donald comes out.
Yeah. I was they threw me for a loop with that. I was like, there's no way that but they did. Because that crossed my mind when they first said that. I was like, there's no way. They just brought a Donald out, but yeah. So Justin, you're going for Lady and the Tramp. So which one are you hoping for at least?
Hoping for Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So that's more of a.
I like the Fab Five. I like Donald and Daisy, but due to what I showed you, I feel like there was like no effort into that. That's my opinion. They just put the two together and like made it a golden moment. I don't know. I like the Lady and the Tramp better.
Yeah, like I said, I'm more nostalgic for that one because I thought it'd be better if they had like the piece of spaghetti and they're like kissing.
Yes.
But that's what they had.
That actually is the golden moment. That's the Bella Notte moment. So I'm not sure why they wouldn't make that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Golden moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't do that if that's already there. They could just 3D render that. That'd be a lot easier. But oh well, life goes on. But yeah, I wonder why they didn't go all out with this, because they could have had Woody and Bo Peep. They could have had like Anna and Kristoff and probably a couple of other people that I'm forgetting, right? Like Thor and Jane Foster. A lot of couples like Tony and Pepper Star.
Yeah.
I think Justin just flew the coop.
Like you said, they're gonna just be putting out a lot of them, like the ones that we don't see, because scrolling through the article, like you do see a golden moment of R2, but you don't see one of CP3O. So it's like, could just make some up.
That's a good point. But yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, they also kind of go together. Also, I mean, they're both droids. They're both non-living, non-human persons, I guess. So,
There is one of what's the one that rolls around? BB-8.
yeah. Oh, there is one of him?
Yeah, in the parks.
Oh, nice. I'll be able to get. I wonder if we'll get. Do they have to be choosy with who they give golden moments to? I mean, they could do it for anyone, but I mean, you know, Woody and Buzz make sense, but would Mr. Potato Head make sense? Although apparently he's not even Mr. Potato Head anymore. He's just Potato Head.
Right.
Yeah, I was like,
they changed that.
I was so salty.
Potato Head got cancel culture.
I know. Wait, so if they do, I don't know if they're going to do a Toy Story 5, but are they going to be Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, or are they just going to be the Potato Heads?
I mean, they do little shorts here and there on like Disney Plus, like Toy Story shorts. So I don't know. We'd have to see like how they go with that.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall when they're discussing how they're going to address the names ever since they name changed them. Love to see that. But
you just got to figure out what conference room they're in advance.
I guess we could do that. I mean, that'd be great to like get like a press badge and so hey guys, or just I don't even know if YouTube counts as a press badge.
I think a lot of the animated stuff happens. If correct me if I'm wrong, Steph, but at Hollywood Studios behind, I think the Toy Story area, there's like business offices. And those are usually where all the animated stuff is discussed.
Some stuff used to go on there, but I feel like they moved a lot of it to the West Coast, to Cali.
Yeah. And that's also, again, when things were hand-drawn. Now things aren't hand-drawn anymore, and I feel like...
Right. Yeah. Because remember when they had, like, that animation experience at Hollywood Studios, like, back in the day where you sat through that, like, that... It was like a presentation with Mushu and there were artists there. And and like walk through and there was like artist studios and sometimes you saw the artists like they're drawing.
Yeah, they were sketching the lithograms.
They don't have that anymore. So I think they just moved like most of that stuff, like movie wise and like sketch wise and like 2D animation related to the West Coast.
Okay.
So in the event, I don't know what I know you said you guys had to do like a Disney like history class when you first got there. What do they do in times like of war? Like what did Disney do like in Vietnam and in like the Gulf War and like, you know, Desert Shield? Like did they make cartoons about it? Because apparently they did that in World War II. But
I can imagine that Walt Disney was probably part of some political campaign, especially with his controversial past.
Yes.
That's a good point.
But it's probably covered up by now or hard to find. I mean, you can probably find it on the internet.
Stuff I feel like they've edited, but there are some things like that I've seen even with some of the old school movies. They'll have like a little disclaimer in the beginning that says like some things were depicted from like a certain period of time, so like we removed it or whatever the case is to be respectful.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wish I would have left those in though. I don't know. I just say it'd be good history. But I'd be also curious to see, because if World War III happens, what's Disney's role going to be? How are they gonna view it? We would have so in the last couple of days, Alex had tweeted, "Oh, this is going to be really spicy towards the end of the month," and then he also tweeted that the Donald and Daisy, these golden moments are only a 2 out of 4 on the spicy scale, on like the spicy Richter scale. Any ideas on what it might be towards the end of the month? I mean, we're still in Black History Month, so I would guess like a Black Panther statue or something. But
that's what I had seen going around.
Yeah, I keep seeing these vegetable emojis going around. Like I don't, I don't know. What if it's not? What it has nothing to do with that? What if it's like Veggie Tales? You know? I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's a bunch of people that love that.
I mean, DreamWorks just got thrown at us, you know? So, like, a new company could join.
Wait, they got what?
Ooh, a new company.
DreamWorks kind of just joined us. That was pretty new, out of nowhere, you know?
So, yeah, I guess a new company. Maybe Veve bought another company. It's not telling. They could.
They're of a new company.
That'd be great. I wonder. It'd probably be a small one though. It'd probably be something that just, not that nobody's ever heard of, but I don't know. They announced a partnership with Epico Regal. It's like a Clash of Clans type of game, and you can go and you get like cards, and they're kind of Magic cards, and you launch like skeletons and you launch giants, and they're pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I've since gotten addicted.
So what do you
Think about what?
what the spiciness could be?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything super spicy going on. That's a weird term to use. But yeah, I don't know. I have zero idea what it could be. All I know is I keep seeing my Twitter feed go ballistic with the chili peppers. And
It could be Red Hot Chili Peppers. It could be music.
it could. There's music things now. That could be a thing.
To be honest, when I saw it, I was like, "What's bigger than like
Pokemon's
Disney
spicy.
Golden Moments?" I thought Pokemon, but they said no. So
Well, they said no P word, and which I don't. They didn't even say it. And the last AMA, Alcon said, "Gotta collect them all."
What if it's not Pokemon, but what if it's like Nintendo related?
Nintendo.
Ooh, and that's a spicy one right
What
there.
if it could be that they did no P word, but this, you know?
I got it. In Super Smash Brothers Brawl, I think you have Kirby's final smash when he gets a smash ball. Like Kirby, this guy here, he gets like a giant pot and he puts everyone in the pot. He puts spices in the pot and then he starts cooking it. So maybe it's a Kirby partnership, and because he makes things spicy, I don't know.
Conspiracy theorist over here.
The craziest thing.
I love those. I used to. I think Justin remembers. I used to be like super, like in like mid to late 2000s, super Alex Jones, super crazy. Everything's conspiracy. And most of it's gone, but some things there's like.
I think we all were in the mid 2000s. Everything was a conspiracy.
I don't know, man. Some things just like Epstein didn't kill himself. Can't convince me otherwise. What are you guys? Some of your favorite like Disney conspiracies? Like I'm pretty sure Walt Disney's not buried underneath the what's that called? The Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Well,
And he's not
movie wise, sorry,
He's not frozen.
No.
I wish he was. Justin, what was your thought on that favorite conspiracy theory?
well, I was gonna say, movie wise, I like the whole thing that Elsa and Anna's parents crashed on the island and had a baby named Tarzan and died.
I like that too. But you know, it goes deeper than that, Justin. If you look, like, I've seen people post like
The ship, yeah, there's like a ship
20-minute
route.
long videos of like how all these different movies are connected, like of conspiracy theories that they made up.
Yeah, like the old witch that's in Brave apparently is Boo from Monsters Inc. Like she grows up, and because she's always constantly trying to find
draws Sully.
And she's always constantly trying to she got into magic because how else are you gonna open up a door to another world? She's constantly trying to find them, and that's it. So that was a good one. That's a favorite one. I think of others.
It's Pepper, Iron Man's girlfriend.
Yeah, Pepper Potts. I mean, we already have the golden Iron Man. Spice Weasel. Have you guys seen Futurama?
Yeah,
Spice Weasel. I haven't. I watched that
Futurama
one.
has Disney's head, Spice Weasel. Disney's head's in the jar over there. I'm sure.
Oh, that makes sense. They're doing all those experiments and stuff. Black screen? I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the P word is Pac-Man. I would love I don't know what I do because there's no Omi to NFT yet, and I have like millions of Omi in the app ready to go, but can't do anything with it yet. So you guys have fun. Yeah. I know, Justin, you have a little bit of Omi. Steph, do you have any Omi?
No, I haven't yet.
You're gonna sell some collectibles for it in the future.
I just know that should be amazing.
I said I remember texting you about it.
Yeah, it's super complicated to buy, but hopefully we get new exchanges soon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the P word. It's new exchanges. I'm trying to think of an exchange. Not crypto.com. I don't think there's any crypto. There's, I don't know, Gemini and Coinbase, Binance. I don't think there's any exchange with the P on it. So we're trying to crack it. There's not thinking of anything.
Not that I know.
And yeah, is there what other Disney characters have P? Like major Disney titles? I'm trying to think.
P?
Well, I guess Winnie the Pooh. But he said that we didn't have the P word. I don't know why they would say that. A Lillian Disney? I don't know. What's a Lillian Disney?
I think Walt Disney's wife.
Oh, is that?
Lillian? Justin, what's her
Okay.
name? Lillian?
I have no idea. What if it's actually spices, like McCormick spices or Red One's hot
Tabasco
sauce?
sauce.
Yeah, Tabasco. It's different
But
spicy
it could,
brands.
it could not even be Disney related.
I know, yeah, 'cause we
Pocahontas.
already have it.
True, you're right.
Yeah, we already have it. Makes no sense. All right, so we talked about 2K for the for Lady and the Tramp. What about Donald and Daisy? There's a bit more of them.
I think, to be honest,
Yeah.
they might come out around the same. Just because it's a golden moment, I think they're gonna start really, really high.
And that's true. They're both double first appearances, like Lady and the Tramp, and then it's Donald. Because I mean, the other ones that we have, most of them are only, except for Homer and Bart, and Walt and Mickey. The rest are really just one.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, so Alice is just one. But if you go, some of the other ones really aren't that good. Like Bart's skateboard and like the Avengers logo. They're not really. I don't know. To me, like they're not really that iconic.
Right.
But they still fetch a really good price. So let me figure out this real quick. Avengers logo is what, 12,000 mints? Oh no, it's only 6,000 mints, and it's only 1,500 though. But again, it's just a logo. I think that one and Bart's is the cheapest. Do you guys have any golden moments?
I want one so bad. The only Disney NFT I have on Veve is
Do you have any golden moments?
Jig.
No.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. That's so cool though. What price did you get it at?
I got it at $3.95.
Nice. All right, so you're still up. All right, so 1,500 is the floor for the skateboard, and it's the floor for the Avengers logo, and I think those are going to be the cheapest, unless the Pixar car is cheaper than that. Pixar car is 1,700. But I guess there's another Wall-E movie coming out. Do you guys know when that's coming out?
No, there's not.
No, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, Wall-E. Yeah. Hang on.
Are you? Okay, I need proof. Show
All right,
the
hang on.
Mr. Alex
Wall-E.
Jones over here.
Proof.
All right, Wall-E 2. Revenge of the Auto is a 2022 American 3D computer animated drama produced by Pixar. Film release date 17 June 2022. Yeah.
Wow.
Revenge of the Auto.
It's called Revenge of the Auto. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wall-E
But-
2.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
supposedly
there's a rumor
it's,
of Frozen 3. Is that confirmed? Do you see that on a list if you're looking at the
Let
list?
me check. Frozen 3. I'm sure it is, but I got it. It's this random site called Alpha News Call, saying that it's going to be expected to be released in theaters around 2023 or 2024. But again, it's like a random site that I've never heard of.
You know what? There's gonna be so many announcements at that D23 convention that I told you about.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's in in California in September.
They're gonna drop bombs at that convention. They always do.
Justin, have you ever gone to that?
I've always wanted to. It's expensive though.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, apparently you can't get tickets. You have to buy them from like a scalper
Yeah, I was gonna say
because
celebrity.
they're all sold out.
They're sold out already.
Probably.
I don't know. Did they go out on sale yet?
My friend actually used to go to that because he's a. Am I? Wait, am I? Oh no. My friend used to go to it. I know because he used to be a big YouTuber. He stopped because of mental health issues and then came back. But he was a big streamer for Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts is Disney Square Enix. So that he used to get invited to that.
Oh, nice.
As like a YouTuber.
That's dope.
That would be great. I wonder how big you have to be to get invited to that as a YouTuber.
Well, at that specific one, they were announcing Kingdom Hearts 3 or before it came out, like 3 years before it was coming out or something like that. So
Okay.
it was it was the media coverage because Disney likes free media coverage from YouTubers.
Yeah. No, I remember that. It was like 2017. Like it kept getting delayed. It got delayed for like years. Kingdom Hearts 3. Like my friends were super salty.
Long time. There was a big gap between 2 and 3.
Yeah, because they kept adding more stuff, and it just was insane. Did you guys play it?
Yeah, I played it.
How was it?
Fun.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they just released it for the Switch too. If anybody has a Switch and wants to play.
Also, if you have Game Pass, I think it's free on Xbox right now.
Nice.
I do have a Switch. I still haven't gotten Arceus and the Jewel. I heard it was amazing. I heard it's like people's like favorite Pokemon game. I just haven't. I pre-ordered it, so like it's there. I can pick it up. I just haven't had the time yet.
Unfortunately, we're not sitting up.
Played a Pokemon game since like Blue, Red, and Yellow. If I'm being quite honest.
So the second generation is really good. You know, Gold and Silver, like that. That
was your favorite. I remember that. All those lunch days. Every day at lunch, sitting in the cafeteria, you were obsessed with Gold. You loved Ho-Ho.
So good. So good. But I mean, after that, I don't know. The third generation is okay. I don't really like it that much. Justin, you were obsessed with Diamond and Pearl, the 4th gen, right?
I mean, I love the third generation, the movie wise, because I thought it was one of the darkest, if that makes sense. But my favorite gen, I think, would be Sapphire and Ruby.
Okay.
I know it's pathetic.
How far deep in? I have no idea.
But I would say you got it.
Oh, okay.
Are we getting rickrolled right now?
Hey.
But I forget what we were talking about beforehand. But coming to Spice Girls. Oh, and a new Kirby movie? There's no way.
That wouldn't surprise me.
There's no way Kirby movie. There's a Mario movie coming out end of this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Live action and Chris Pratt.
Well, it's not live action. He's just.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm sorry. You're not live action, but Chris Pratt's doing the voice.
Oh, there was supposed to be a Kirby movie coming out like 2 years ago, but it never came out. That would be great though. But yeah, I hope they have a cinematic universe like for Nintendo. I mean, they kind of Detective Pikachu. They did Sonic. They set up for Sonic 2. Did you guys see Sonic?
Yes, I did. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Oh, so good. Yeah, Steph, you gotta go watch it.
You remember how it started off? That first drawing, it sent the internet in an uproar.
And the internet won, and they fixed it, and it was
right.
amazing.
We did it.
It was worth it because the first one was absolutely hard.
Oh, it was trash. It was awful.
Yeah, it was.
But man, I completely forgot about that. We bullied them. We bullied them into doing it. Donald and Daisy, $1 million. So that was the other thing. I'm really not upset. I really don't want to sell any of my other things to get more things because we currently, each time you put money on the app, for Android users, we can only put in like $350. And I think for Apple users, you can only put in like $600 like per transaction.
Did not know that.
Yeah, but even still, people are putting in well over $1 million a day, and that's with a very, very small amount. It's not like Coinbase where I could wire like 20 grand and it just accepts it right away. So I think if we're able to do that in the next couple months, suddenly we go from 1 million gems each day to like 10 million gems a day.
I like them in my Veve app, but I would like to eventually take them off the app just to prove all these freaking conspiracy theorists that we don't own our NFTs and blah 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 blah. And
I'm sure they will, but I just think that it's going to take a little while just because there's a lot of red tape, especially with bigger
Yeah,
companies.
no. Obviously.
Well, I mean, how is Disney with that? Like, if you guys were to go to like your managers higher up and say like, "Hey, I noticed when we do this, we get this reaction, but if we do this, we get a much better reaction." Like, can you guys implement it like on the fly? Do they do it down at local level, or does it take a while?
No, I think it takes a while.
It actually recently, I would say, it takes less because think of it like this, Steph. When they were building the Tree of Life, that was like a 20-year project. I remember the tape being there for like ever. And then and then Star Wars comes out of nowhere and boom, within 3 years built. Like so like they clearly go out of their way to, file a lot of paperwork in a very fast time, especially when they're competing with Universal and they have Nintendo World opening up and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Wait. So which one has Nintendo World? That's Universal. I'm just gonna open that up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
They're creeping with the construction on that Tron roller coaster.
Oh, creeping like going really slowly.
Yeah, it's been under construction for I want to say 2-3 years now.
Oh my god.
I mean, granted, COVID happened. Let's take a year completely off. Let's say so a year, maybe 2.
That's a good point. I keep forgetting that COVID's like a thing. I just because I don't know. I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. I just sit and I make videos, and I mean, I'll go to the gym, but Long Island is pretty chill.
Justin, see if you agree with me. Because of how early we are, we're now getting first appearance and first edition Donald like so close together. I think it's good.
Yeah, no, that's especially for Donald fans.
It's like that's a good investment to have both, because once the whole Disney community comes in and they want the Fab Five stuff.
Wait, so the Fab Five is that Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Minnie?
That's
Goofy?
Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto.
Oh, so Daisy's not even in the...
No, she's not in the Fab Five.
Ah! Oh, that's great. Okay.
What a little sloot. How dare she?
So I should get a new... because I have a couple extra 1,000 gems, so I should get another... Like right now, while the market has dipped, I should get another Minnie? Or not, or save it?
Based on what I just said, like, I think it's a good time to grab, if you can, both Donalds, because this is, like I said, first appearance and first edition. They both came out like so close together.
That's a good point.
Once the Disney community comes in, because like I texted you earlier, I looked through all the Disney groups again that have like hundreds of thousands of people in them, and nobody's talking about Veve yet. Nobody.
So how many people go to the parks each day on average? I know it probably depends on which park, but for just Disney World, you guys keep a tally?
Because when I worked there, Justin, what year did you work there again?
2013, I think.
Okay, so in 2011, when I worked there, I can remember them saying like, "Oh, our participants that we're predicting for the day on a light day in January was 22K at Hollywood Studios." So if that's a light day, they could see. They've been ridiculously crowded recently. I've been seeing people post like nonstop that the parks have been severely crowded.
I can imagine they're at max capacity with COVID.
There's no dead time anymore, apparently. And I do know that when it gets super busy, they have like phases where they like phase it out.
When you say dead time, like there's no more chance to take like a 5-minute break because there's just constantly. Is that what you mean?
So dead time, so like a slow period. So like that used to be when I would go often. It used to be like beginning of September when everyone went back to school. And everyone
very slow.
January was also a good time, like right after New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, so Christmas wasn't a slow time?
No, Christmas is one of their busiest.
Oh, you kidding me? The lights come on, boom, it's sold
Like-
out. And those are blackout dates for us, so we can't even go to the park sometimes.
Right.
Oh wow. So all right. So when so you said now there's no slow times. They're just max to capacity like all the time.
Not max the capacity, but there's no slow period. There's not going to be a time where you can go and there'll be like a 5-minute wait for a ride anymore. Like there's all steep
Man.
wait time.
Even like middle of the week, like when kids are in school and everything, it's still oh
Mhm.
man.
Everybody's posting that the parks are packed, and which is weird to me. Where's the advertisement for Veve?
Yeah, I know.
Not one.
I know, right? I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they're waiting for Disney Plus announcement. Maybe they're waiting for other stuff. I think that you would have because let's say if there's tens of thousands of people going in each day, and even just one sign, hey, download our NFTs, download our digital collectibles.
Something.
There'd be so many people. There'd be so many people. Oh, I guess there's a new Kirby game coming out. Good, I'll get it. Love Kirby. Drop more gold moments.
It's not
I
like
don't
one
know
of
if they'll
those
drop more
yarn
this
ones,
There are
right?
some people.
Like the Yoshi
I'm
yarn.
trying to-
Oh, that'd be great. Team said to say we should not see repeat. Yeah, probably we won't see repeat golden moments. They'll probably all be different. They'll be separate. I mean, it seems like they're taking care of like their older characters first. At least now, Lady and the Tramps in the 50s, Donald and Daisy in the 30s and 40s.
Then where's Snow White, huh?
Oh yeah, that's true. They should have done Snow White. I don't. But what do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm honestly surprised that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, so they did her dirty because they gave Elsa the first Disney princess before Snow White.
Which I think is BS, but whatever.
Oh, Justin's an Elsa hater.
Should have been Little Mermaid. Should have been
Oh,
Ariel. Come on.
that's what. All right, I know you love Little
She's
Mermaid.
not the first Disney princess.
That's why you love redheads. I never put that together until just now.
But she's the best Disney princess. Actually, Rapunzel's up there too.
Rapunzel's great. Tangled is good. There's this new or I guess it's not new. It's like 10 years old by this point. There's this like faction of really crazy Tangled fans that like hate Frozen and like, yo, Tangled is like the best ever. Like Tangled's so underrated. And yeah, and they just don't like
Tangled
Frozen.
is really underrated.
I like it.
Great movie.
Did you hear that conspiracy theory that Rapunzel is actually Elsa's sister and they were separated at birth, like they were twins? And because Rapunzel has magic and so does Elsa, and who's coming in the coronation for Elsa at the end of Frozen 1, you see Rapunzel with her short hair. So I was like, oh, that
You do
makes
at
sense.
the masquerade. They're neighboring countries, I think.
They are. And I guess that they're
in the
same
fictional
universe.
world, or if it's not fictional, I forgot if it's a
They
real
leave
country.
room for a lot of imagination.
Yeah. I love that though. I love the fact that it could be, it's possible. They're separated at birth. I know they kind of go into it in Frozen 1 too, where the King of Arendelle, I forget his name, was like, was she cursed or was she born with it? And I don't know. There's a channel called The Film Theorists, and they go over like film theory. And I was like, oh, this makes really good sense. I really enjoy it. Just try to get them on the podcast. They're pretty fun. Omar says he'll go crazy at Winnie the Pooh once it's the golden moment.
You go,
Yeah,
Omar. Buy them all.
Get him, Omar.
So what do we have 74 people here? What does everyone in the chat think is going to be
What, the next golden moment?
not the next golden moment, the bigger of the two?
Oh yeah, chat. What do you comment down below which one do you think is going to be bigger? Going to be Donald and Daisy, or it's going to be Lady and the Tramp?
Which one do you want more? What is everyone going after?
Oh yeah, we did this last time too, and a lot of people were saying, I forget what they were saying. I think they said Goofy. Probably just because he was a secret
Right,
rare.
everyone said Goofy.
Oh, these guys are.
If anyone's watching and saw that, saw me last time, I did not get one. I was asleep until 12 o'clock in the afternoon that day, and when I woke up, I was miserable. I was like, I missed the
Yeah,
chance to
you
get one.
texted me,
Yeah,
You just-
no, I
How
tried.
did you not set like 3 alarms for that?
I did. My Alexa happened to break that day, so it stopped working. And
Yeah,
I remember the first thing I did was I wake up, I like opened one eye, I closed it, I opened it and texted you. I'm like, did you get one? I was sleeping.
I wound up selling a Fantastic Four #5 so I could get, because I got the other ones, but I needed Goofy and Pluto, so I got those two while I had to sell a comic for it.
Come on,
Okay.
Chad,
Well,
give me some Lady and the Tramp. Lazy, and I just read that wrong. But yeah, give me
Oh,
some
wow.
Lady and the Tramp. Let's
the
go.
Everybody's
majority,
Daisy so far, yeah.
yeah, only Uncle Mike's Cryptonomics is going for the Lady and the Tramp. But everyone else is going for Donald and Daisy. D&D.
D&D.
And they're the common. So I mean, again, you could have 50,000 people want it, and they all can't get it. There's only 13,000. But I guess if you have 10,000 people that want Lady and the Tramp, obviously there's going to be a lot more. But how much are they willing to spend?
Did any of the golden moments drop in price since this?
Oh God! I also went
barely
down to
did.
like 3,800 at one point, and I was trying to get her, but she went back up to like 4,200.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see what she's at now. If it goes down to 3,800, I'll it's 4K 40. Let me guess, 40.99. No, it's 40.50. But I'm only at 3,400 right now, so I can't. I have a Storm, Secret Rare Storm up for sale. And if it sells, then I'll have a good one. But they're.
What are you grabbing, Randy? I know you're gonna grab one. What are you getting?
I mean, it depends. If I can get probably Donald and Daisy, and I like Lady and the Tramp more, but I feel like Donald and Daisy will fetch more money in the future. So that's why I guess
dare you.
Yeah,
What?
see.
Yeah, I mean, what I really like, again, even the cards. Like I have the cards, but I the first series Batman, my Fantastic Four, Secret Rare #1, the Disney cards, pretty much everything I have is just cannon fodder for Pokemon. That's selling everything for Pokemon because we're not gonna have Omi to NFT, and that's the whole reason I put Omi on the app. It's gonna take a while, and I feel like we're gonna have Pokemon beforehand. Although I had Henry Pagliuca on the stream yesterday, and
You can't send out of app.
you can send out of app. Like I can take my Layer 2 Omi that's on the Veve app, and I can send it to other Veve apps. But right now, like I won't be able to use that Omi to buy NFTs until like summer. And if they have Pokemon in like spring, then it's like, okay, well, it's kind of useless.
Gotta sell your fridge, man.
Well, I can't sell the fridge. I just sell the space on the fridge, which is fine.
No, but you gotta sell the fridge. It's the only way.
That's the only way to make.
Funny.
I would probably make more money if I made the fridge an NFT and I made like 100 of those and maybe sell them for like $50 each. It'd be kind of nice.
You should put giant googly eyes on it and then start Mr. Microwave being its friend.
Oh God, someone did that. They made fan art of it, and it was the fridge, but it was also on like psychedelics, so it was like a rainbow fridge, and the googly eyes were all crazy. It was
I like
nuts. So everyone's saying Double D. Bill Gardner says he likes Donald by himself. All right, what do y'all think about Homer and Bart? Fun fact: the moment is related to the McFarlane Toy Company. The Simpsons toys used to sell from McFarlane Toys in the good old days. First appearance battle statue, choking each other. So I like it. But
I mean,
Not a
What
big
if-
Simpson
what
fan.
if the whole Simpsons crowd is not on Veve yet, the same way the Disney crowd isn't on?
I don't
That's
think that. Yeah, most people aren't. Like, there's only 2 million people, like monthly active users.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like they're not on yet. But I mean, the Simpsons they were really popular in like the late 89 to like 94, 95, and then I guess they kind of got slowly worse and worse after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because even nowadays, like I don't know if I know anyone that watches The Simpsons every week. Like South Park is still really good, but Simpsons just
yeah.
Yeah, they're like and forget about Family Guy. Who the hell watches that nowadays?
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know they were still making new Family Guy. So they're still the older ones. But yeah, that's the thing I kind of worry about is like, okay, well, all these comics have a lot of really good real world value, but none of the comic people are really on board yet, or at least not a lot of them. And same thing with Star Trek. Like I thought Star Trek was going to be huge, and it picked up steam as time went on, but yeah, not a ton of people.
I mean, keep in mind when Star Trek came out, it was like the beginning of Veve's app, like NFT world. Like, not too many people were on the app at the time.
That's a good point too. I think there was only season 2 we had. Yeah, we
was
were
very, very early. Because I remember when I signed on, those were like the only things to buy, pretty much. There wasn't really anything on yet.
So I mean, I do want to get an Elsa just because I love her. And maybe I would just save it instead of it depends what Donald and Daisy are. If they could be higher. I mean, based on everything else, they probably should be higher because he said Fab 5, or at least Donald's in the Fab 5.
No, Justin knows this. Donald has his own like low key fan club. You see on the back of the lenticular card, that's his autograph, and he always writes number 1 because he tries to like out popular Mickey all the time. He wants to be the favorite one. Like you always see him like in the parks, like he'll stick up his finger, like I'm number 1, I'm number 1, like I'm.
And if Mickey and him cross paths in their costumes at the parks, you can always see them rumble. Like Donald wants to fight him, he like backs up and does a like an animated
on
like,
site.
Yeah. It's like
so I didn't notice the number 1.
Them too. He wants to be the best, so it's like Donald. He has a fan base.
Oh, okay. I never noticed the number 1.
Yep.
I did not notice that until like right now. Oh, that's so cool. I love that artwork. Maybe I won't sell these. I don't. They're so cool, man. I love these. Donald is best card. Yeah, Bill Gardner's on it. He likes it. Got a Donald card for Randy's fridge right now. Wait, I can't trade my fridge even if it's for a Donald card. I can't do that. Disney acquired Fox in 2019. Not long, so Simpsons not Disney lore. That's true. What's your guys' favorite Disney acquisition over the past like decade? What's your favorite thing that they had absorbed?
Fox. And for one reason only. Anastasia.
So oh, Anastasia?
Anastasia is now part of the Disney family because of that. And for the longest time, everybody thought she was a Disney princess.
I did. I thought she was just one of them.
Right.
I mean, I guess she is now.
Hold on, let me see if who owned Fern Gully?
Fern Gully?
That might have been Fox. Oh, if not, Universal.
1998, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. It was Hoyt's, distributed by Fox. Yeah, so now Fern Gully's Disney. Look at that.
Wait, what's Fern Gully? I don't think I know this.
Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest? Come on, bro.
Yeah, they had that. I'm pretty sure they had Thumbelina too. Do you remember that movie, Thumbelina?
Thumbelina, yeah. Fern Gully was like a bunch of fairies, and there was a bat. Hold on.
I don't remember. I'm looking at it now. I just Googled it. I do not remember this.
Throwback. That's super 90s.
I know. Come on.
I don't remember this. It kind of looks like almost like gargoyles. Maybe gargoyles in like Land Before Time. I mean, I know it's not. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
I think the plot was like deforestation was happening, and their home was getting destroyed by humans.
Oh, all right.
And like they needed their forest back. Similar, probably the same thing as Avatar, not high budget.
Oh yeah, when's Avatar 2 coming out? Do we know? I know the last one came out like 2010, like a long time ago.
No idea.
So yeah, how important is the number 33 to a lot of Disney peeps?
I don't think, to be honest, that important.
Why
Yeah,
33?
There's Club 33 just for that significance, but I don't think it's like super important.
Yeah.
Hi, Captain
Okay.
Randy.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I figured because I knew of that club. There's a Club 33 on Discord now, but it's specifically for Walt holders.
Yeah,
For the
I saw that.
Yeah, and that you see that one guy. Who's that one guy who has like 100 of them?
Dr. Profit has 350 of them.
Oh,
Sheesh.
tell him to relax, like,
Honestly,
and give me one. What is he doing?
right?
He's just from what I hear, and again, I'm trying to get him on the podcast. I don't know, but from what I hear, he just bought into Bitcoin back in the day, and he just I'm sure he's worth 9 figures. Like if he wasn't before, he definitely is now because he bought so much Omi so cheaply, and he bought so much golden moments. Like again,
See, I don't even know who he is. I just see the random Instagram feed. I just see it getting scrolled, and I'm like,
Yeah.
where is this coming from? Who is it? It's like a repost of a repost.
he bought like 100 of them when they were at like $5,000 or something.
Wow.
Bought like another 50 at 9,000. Bought another 100 when they were at like between 15 and 20,000. And it's got fucking three. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry. I'm getting a little excited here. It's got 350 now. It's
Ooh, Justin, you think they could drop a Little Mermaid golden moment when this Little Mermaid movie comes out? in
I'm
April?
thinking about it. I mean,
oh yeah.
Yes.
When does that come out?
she better be a redhead though. She should.
I don't think she is.
It better be the no. I'm saying the NFT better be like a
No, I
cartoon
think they would
version of
drop.
her.
They would drop the classic for the release of the movie.
Of course. Then I would definitely like that. That'd be nice.
Did you watch that on Disney Channel like in the 90s? There was a Little Mermaid cartoon, and it
remember
focused
that.
on like her and like her 6 sisters or something.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, it was
that.
a TV show.
Yeah. How was
And
that?
then-
Like, is that considered like in the lore? Like that's all?
I liked.
canon?
I think Ariel had a different actress.
I'm sure she did. But is that like canon? Is like everything that happened in that show, is that canon to the Little Mermaid series, or is that just the movies that they save that for?
I mean,
Hold on 1 second.
Justin, that's you. You should tap into that. That's your girl.
Yeah, no, she is my girl. I would say that. Rephrase. Say the question again. Sorry.
Was the show in the 90s, everything that happened, is that canon, like to the Little Mermaid lore?
Oh.
Like everything that happened?
I mean, I would say so. Yeah, Disney wouldn't come out with something. I'm sure, like for example, the Timon and Pumbaa show was definitely canon to what the heck they were doing outside.
Forgot about that show.
I didn't
Aladdin
watch
had
that
a show
Disney
too,
when
I
was
think.
younger. Lion King 1.5. I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that
That's a
was like
great
different camera angles between both movies. It was great. Or
Dude,
between
that
the
was
first movie.
fantastic.
Mhm.
That was so good. But yeah, I was just wondering because in Star Wars now, the only things that are canon are like the live action. Like they're taking stuff from the Star Wars, like the Clone Wars, like the cartoons, and they're taking stuff from like the books and the comics and stuff, and they're making it canon like slowly with like Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian. But that's why I was just wondering if they had any rules like that for it's just the main movies, or if it's just straight to home VHS and DVD releases like 2 and 3. Because I know like Pocahontas goes to like London or something, right?
I think so. I think that's what it is.
I haven't watched it. I just watched the video
I
on it.
haven't watched it either.
Pocahontas 2, she falls. John Smith goes back to his country, and then John Rolfe, I think, goes there.
This is John Rolfe.
John Rolfe is her second lover, right?
Oh boy!
He's another.
She has a
explorer.
second lover.
And they put this in the Disney movie.
And what happens is he brings her, I believe, if I'm correct, back to their country to talk to someone from that country, and she sees John Smith there, and it's awkward
He's
because
covering his face.
yeah.
Like
It's
it.
I
She's
think-
got
I
a
think.
second lover.
Yeah, no. It's I feel like I may be getting the plot wrong, but I think what happened was they bring her back so that they can tell them to stop fighting over in the Americas, like her people.
No.
And if I'm correct, and John Rolfe falls in love with her, but she still has feelings for John Smith, and she actually sees him when she's in what is it, Spain? I don't know, whatever country it is that they go to.
Yeah, I don't
So
like it.
wait, so who does she end up with?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she.
I'm rooting for John Smith on here. I always because that's
Oh,
now I'm invested.
Yeah,
look.
too.
I'm gonna look. Pocahontas with Teen
I
Rolfe Smith.
Like, does that happen with all the Disney princesses? Like in Beauty and the Beast 2 and 3, like does Belle
Well,
find another?
apparently in history, Pocahontas, daughter of the chief of the Pohonta Indian Confederacy, marries English tobacco planter John Rolfe in Jamestown, Virginia.
How old was she when that happened? I feel like I remember reading about this.
She ultimately fell in love with John Smith. But history. I mean, I'm sorry. She was ultimately in love with John Rolfe, and yeah.
Poor John Smith. Never.
Ew, poor John Smith.
I mean, granted, he was I imagine all those guys were responsible for the deaths of hundreds, if not thousands, of Native Americans. But just in that character, in that movie, Mel Gibson played a very, very likable guy. I don't know. I liked. Maybe I haven't seen it in a while. Like, so apparently, I was on stream the other day, and does anyone remember Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off? It was a
movie?
Disney movie in like the early to mid 2000s, where this kid Eddie had to be really like creative. Like he was like a baseball player in like high school, but he just had like the secret love of cooking. And his dad's like, "No, you're gonna be a man. You're gonna be, like a sports guy." And then
That like a Disney Channel original? Like one
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, so I mentioned it the other day, and then somebody's like, "Yeah, I watched that recently, and apparently it's like really sexist." And I was like, "Huh, wouldn't think." But now it makes me want to watch it even more. I'm really curious to see what they did. To see any type of other stuff that they put in, maybe adult stuff that probably wouldn't fly today.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's adult stuff in every Disney movie.
Yeah. What were some of the ones that were like, "Oh wow, can't believe they got away with that"?
I know the biggest one is the one that everyone knows is the Little Mermaid cover.
With the
the-
dude's penis.
The P on the cover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
My-
Disney tries like, "Oh, it's his knee."
My favorite little innuendo in the thing is in Toy Story when Buzz Lightyear's showing off. All the toys are all like, "Whoa, look at him!" And Bo Peep's like, "I found my moving buddy." And Woody's like, "Okay, everyone, stop."
I do love that too. Woody's jealous.
Yep.
Yes.
There was this guy that I used to
Sure,
serve.
Potato Head makes dirty jokes too.
So he was always asking for Mrs. Potato Head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Bo Peep was always a little. She was a little, even in the third movie.
It was risque.
Yeah, in the third movie when she ditched her dress and it was her like against the world in the playground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the fourth one, I think, right?
Oh, the fourth one. Sorry.
Yeah, because she's not even in the third one. It made me
Yeah,
super
no,
salty.
she's not. She's
Right,
like
she made
all.
in the most recent one as the new Bo Peep.
Mm-hmm. She's
I,
all independent now, and that's attractive female empowerment right there.
There's a scene in Toy Story 4 where Woody's like running for his life because they're gonna take out his voice box, and you have that little doll that's trying to chase him, that little
in the
girl
china
doll.
cabinet.
Dude, that was like a horror movie. Because he's like they're straight up gonna massacre him. They're gonna do surgical like while he's alive. And I was like, oh my God. And I was not under any influence of anything. But if I was, I would have been freaking out because that was scary. That was
Yeah, but
freaking me
if
out.
you think about it, though, if you take his voice box out, he can't talk. Now, I have so many questions. I get it. Buzz has one, but like Mr. Potato Head doesn't have any electronic components. Bo Peep doesn't have any. She's ceramic. Like, so
It's a good point.
I don't I would assume she's ceramic. I feel like she turned into a toy at some point. She was like ceramic and then went to toy because she
If
definitely
she's
was like a
not
nightstand.
She's definitely like plastic PVC, like one of those like squeaky things.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good point because there's
What's
I
the
don't
there's
like
no
that.
consistency here with voice boxes. I didn't think of that.
yeah.
Right.
Unless that's just because that particular doll and Woody, they both were able to like talk, like in like you know how in the Rugrats, like they can talk to each other, but they can't really talk to like the adult. But in maybe the same way in Toy Story,
Well,
all toys.
Etch a Sketch couldn't talk.
That's true, and I guess neither could Forky.
Until he was given a mouth, but
Yeah,
So
But-
Lightyear, that new Buzz Lightyear movie, Lightyear, is coming out this year in June.
yeah,
They could drop a Buzz Golden moment.
that'd be great. Is that supposed to be a prequel?
It's like a. Disney and Pixar have Toy Story spin-off.
So I think it's a show on Buzz Lightyear, the actual superhero TV show. So like, for example, Andy would sit at home and watch the Buzz Lightyear show, and it was a live action superhero. So what happened was they made a toy off of him, and we see the toy in the show. So they're making the movie that he would have watched.
Right. And I think it's based off another character, and Chris Evans is playing the character who's like inspired by by Buzz Lightyear, the character.
Nice.
Mhm.
He always had really good video games. Buzz Lightyear on like Game Boy, and then you had
PC.
the one on N64 as well. I think Justin, we used to play that back in the day.
I can play any of
Those
them.
were ports from the PC though.
Oh, okay. Sev, you never played any of the video games from?
There's a Buzz Lightyear game. I have no idea.
There's a few of them. Yeah, there's one. I know there's one for Game Boy. Just there's one for PC, and then there's a whole Toy Story thing, and it's got all the Toy Story characters, but you only play as Buzz. Like you have to recharge his lasers, you have to get batteries, you have to collect points and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Like you could just watch the speed runs of it, like on YouTube, and they're pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But I haven't played any of those in years. But outside of that, I don't know if there's any other reason for them to do a Buzz.
What do you think would be the next reason for them? Because now it kind of looks like they're looking for reasons to release golden moments in a sense. What do you think would be the next reason to release something? A movie drop?
Probably movies, or I mean, what's the next major holiday?
Easter, but not everyone celebrates that.
Is there a Easter bunny? Like, is a Peter Cottontail is that a Disney thing?
No, but if they release the rabbit,
Which rabbit?
rabbits, Roger Rabbit.
Is there a rabbit in Zootopia? Oh yeah,
They could
she's
do
like
a rabbit collection. There's a lot of rabbits that they can do. They could do
There's-
Thumper. They could do Peter Rabbit. They could do the rabbit you just said. They could do are there any other rabbits?
from Zootopia. I forget her name.
They do a princess line. That's going to be big.
That's true.
Like a princess collection.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. If they release, they'd have to do it in series, like kind of how they were doing like the different Batmans. They would have to
Okay.
do like first princess series. Where
They could do the animal sidekick collection.
Yes.
Like they can have the
Animal
raccoon and the
sidekick?
hummingbird.
He's
and
so
from
big.
Pocahontas. They could have
Oh,
the lizard from Tangled. They could have
Mushu, Iago,
Mushu.
and Zazu would have to be in my collection. like-
Zazu, yeah.
yeah. There's Timon and so you know how they have like separate lines, like this is the Mickey and Friends NFT, and this is the Mickey Mouse NFT collection. Like, and there's a Golden Moments one. So if they have a princess line, that line would be like five long. Like in the Marvel Mighties, there's so many of them,
No,
and
yeah,
I think
there would be. There's so many of them.
so.
it
For
would be
princesses,
big.
it would be
Jessica Rabbit, yeah.
it'd just be forever because
The rabbit
there's
from
so
Alice
many.
But they could
Wonderland.
do it. They could do it with the princes too, because there's a lot of like leading
Raja.
males that people like Aladdin, Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
What's a few? Justin, I'm drawing a blank. Throw some leading males at me.
Leading males.
Do the Seven Dwarfs count?
No.
No.
They
I'd say
could
they're
do a
probably-
collection of that.
That's true. They do all the
They
Seven
could, they
Dwarfs.
could.
Seven Dwarfs, where they have like
Leading
dope as
males.
like a secret rare.
I mean, you have like Flynn Rider. He was just as much as a main character as Rapunzel was.
Yeah.
In that.
Eric from Your Girls movie.
Yeah.
He's not that main.
Doesn't
though.
he have like 3 lines of dialogue though?
No, yeah, I'd say he has a decent amount.
Oh, he's got it. Or maybe that's Prince Charming from Cinderella. Maybe that's the one.
What other male? Wreck-It Ralph.
Kristoff's not a prince. Well, what does he? I guess he'd count as royalty if he marries into the royal family, though. For Anna.
And they could do a collection for each movie. There's
Yeah.
memorable characters from each movie.
What's Kristoff's? Sorry,
No, go ahead.
that was a delay, so I sometimes I talk and then.
No,
What's
I think that's a delay too.
What's in Frozen? What's Kristoff's reindeer's name?
Sven.
Yes, Ben.
So I saw a thing recently. I don't know if you knew this, but in the Titanic, when Leonardo DiCaprio is playing the poker cards at the table to win the ticket, the 2 people he beats, his name is Kristoff and Sven.
Oh,
They say
never
it in
knew
the
that.
thing. Yeah.
Seriously? Interesting.
I never knew that. It's a great movie. Is Shrek is DreamWorks Disney, or is it just like a
DreamWorks is a bunch of ex-Disney employees that founded it because
okay?
they said screw Disney.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Shrek-
Penelope Von Sweets would be my princess. Sorry, Sarah Silverman is a princess. It's just
Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Mhm.
Universal has Hop. I don't know if that really matters. Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, for Aladdin, it would have to be Raja, the Magic Carpet, and Abu.
Oh yeah, but Justin, didn't you work with a guy at Target? They used to call him Abu because he was short, and John Chan told me about it.
Maybe.
There's one guy named like Donkey Kong that they used to call him, and another one named Abu because they were both brown like me. And one was really big and one was really small.
Maybe back like stocking and stuff like that.
How would you feel if so? There's a couple of people I don't really care that much, but there's a couple of people that feel like, oh, hey, we have Fantastic Four NFTs, but they're Marvel Mighties. We have a couple Captain America NFTs, but they're Marvel Mighties. Similar to the way that they've done that, how would you feel if they did, like Disney princesses the same way they did Marvel Mighties?
Oh my god, I would buy them.
I would be upset. I don't want them to look like Mighties.
You don't want them to be like little Funko Pops or like little chibis?
Absolutely.
Alright,
Well, I wouldn't want just that, but I would like that too.
Like I said, there's so many options for them to do. Like you said, they could do that form because inside Disney stores they were selling poppable looking dolls like that, but they were calling it like an animator's collector series where they had big animated looking eyes,
Yeah.
Like Finding Dory, like it's a small face but really huge eyes.
No, let me show you.
No. It's like a chibi, like Attack on Titan high school.
Like Ruby Chibi. Yeah,
edition.
I love the chibi stuff. They're adorable.
Mm-hmm. I like the new Pokemon, like the new Pokemon remake. Everything was chibi.
Oh yeah, all the people that can't put their arms over it. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're so cute.
Those look like the amiibos you get from Nintendo. They try to amiibo on.
Definitely possible.
Did you guys play Disney Arena?
I did not.
It was a mobile game. I just uninstalled it because I was trying to clean out my phone and I hadn't played it in a while. You actually get
to buy the toys.
Wait. No, I mean you can buy different things on there, but they're not like NFTs. They're just you could buy characters. Like you get a certain amount. I think you get Mickey. You get you could eventually get Jasmine. Like you get a bunch of these cards, and however many cards you get, you can like you get Buzz Lightyear, you get Aladdin. I got Hook. You get a bunch of really cool people. But it was just like it was kind of almost like a Final Fantasy. It's like a 5-on-5 battle. And Jasmine was kind of like a cheat because she has a move where you also get her tiger. I forget his name.
Raja.
Raja. So you get
come on.
Yeah, so you get Jasmine, and then you get you do an attack, and Raja comes out. He attacks, and then Raja stays as his own separate character. So it's like 6-on-5.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's pretty unfair.
Very unfair. And then Aladdin had this attack where it's he calls upon the carpet, the magic carpet, and he sweeps like the front 3. So he does like 3-for-1 damage. Some of it gets pretty broken, but it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Some rug pulls going on over here.
What utility? Snow White, Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, bring that one back. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, utility that Disney did with Veve drops in terms of Disney and memberships. That's true. What utility? Oh yeah, what would be more utility? Like free entry to parks?
I want
Or
you
like
to
just-
answer, Justin.
Say it again.
Oh, so
This question here.
Let's see. I like the utility that Disney do with the redrops in terms of Disney Plus memberships. What utility would you think is the next big thing? I think. I mean, I'm a huge fan of just collecting a lot of crap and putting it in my bedroom. I think that a big thing would be selling actual toys, whether or not it's a deal with like 7-Eleven. Because think about it like this: there's no Disney stores anymore, so Disney should start partnering, and they're not around anymore. So people should start selling collections of things, or Disney should partner with companies like Target, for example, and make 200,000 copies of a certain little toy that can be used in a video game, if there is a Vverse or some type of mobile game, and that also comes associated with an NFT.
Oh, so have both. Have
agree.
Like
physical
on the
and-
serial number or at the bottom of
Yeah.
it, there would have to be some type of purchase at the register that activates it, though, so to stop theft, because people would just take it out.
Yes.
Yeah. And
That's a good point.
Target's pretty good with that. Target, for example, if you take a bunch of PlayStation cards home, they're not going to work. Target needs to scan them in. You need to pay,
Nice.
and then you can use them. I don't know.
Well,
But
what I'm surprised is these are real. These are on Shop Disney. I'm surprised
And-
that they wouldn't do something like what you just said.
yeah, like that's what I would want. Those things. I have this Supergirl statue that I love.
Right.
I got it in. Do you remember when the claw machine apps were popular on your phone, where you like play the claw machine game? You put money in the app,
Mhm.
and you're virtually playing claw machines from afar. And when you win a prize, you're actually grabbing the prize, and it gets shipped to you.
I did not know that. I didn't know that they had
Oh my
that.
god! I was putting in hundreds of dollars a week.
Funny.
And I would always go for the Pokemon stuffed animals, and I would always go for the Disney and the Supergirl things, because Supergirl was super popular for some reason at the time. I guess CW show.
So question from Realtor Aaron Baker saying, I just went to Disney, couldn't find any Vinylmations, but he did find a 1 of 10,000 17-inch Cinderella doll. I don't know. He's asked if that's a good buy. I don't know how much it is.
Mr. Aaron Baker, I would suggest looking up. There's a Disney like doll group where they take it pretty serious, and they have collectors' dolls that are worth like thousands.
There's
Right.
also plates and stuff like that. There's a lot of Disney silverware and even old children's plates and stuff like that
Yeah.
that go for a lot of money.
Who do you think would win, Captain Cook's pirate ship or Jack Sparrow's pirate ship?
Jack
Who was the
Sparrow.
first one?
Captain Cook or Captain Hook?
Hook.
Sorry, Captain Hook
Gotcha.
versus Jack Sparrow.
I mean Jack Sparrow. Come on.
Yeah, I think this as well. I'm assuming he would just have the Black Pearl. I guess I mean, was he ever Captain of Flying Dutchman? Did he ever receive that title?
I think they partnered, and that was his ship eventually,
Yeah,
and they
at
made
one
them
point
humans.
he was captain of the Dutchman.
Oh, he did get good for him. I love him, man. He's awesome.
Contemplating fictional characters right now.
I would love that. What I can't wait for is in the VVverse when we're able to like have these characters together. Like, you know, you go and take like some Harry Potter and like Lord of the Rings, and you're able to mix them with Disney, and you're able to fight them with Street Fighter, and it's gonna be so awesome. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be my favorite. So, Justin, question for you: what would you be more excited for? Would you be more excited for to be able to see a virtual reality firework show of the Disney castle, like Cinderella's castle, or Princess Toadstool's castle from Mario?
Oh, Princess Toadstool's castle from Mario.
Yeah. Is that how is that at night? I've never stayed like I heard the fireworks show at the end of the night at Cinderella's castle, like amazing.
So it was called Wishes at the time. I'm not sure what it's called now. I think
That was the best one.
Yeah, and I remember. I mean, if you ask everyone was all emotional, and I was like, "Oh my god, you guys, like, get a life, stop crying." I was like, we have Facebook, we'll be friends, we'll see each other again." And I remember all the girls like, shut up, it's so meaningful, and blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sorry if any of my Disney people are watching this, but I love you. But you were too emotional, man. And it was every time it happened, like they were like, no, it's gonna end soon, and you know, mascara down their face. And I'm like, guys, we're going to like, what's the name of it? We're going to what's the burger place down there that's open late? They have Shake Shack or Shake and
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake, yeah. I was like, guys, come on, relax. We're gonna go to Steak and Shake, and we'll get some French fries and some shakes. It'll be great. It'll be all better.
Aw. That last meal with your friends is always so sad. Like that always hurts, man. Like if it's the last meal is like that you're gonna share together, that's an ouch. That's an owie for me. Oh, Realty Ironbreaker also should have added that's the 50th anniversary Disney World Cinderella doll.
Yeah, but I mean, just get it because in 100 years, a 50 is a number.
In another 50 years, we'll be fine.
If merch has been flying off the shelves, like people are reselling it for high prices.
That sucks. They didn't have Vinylmations though for you, man. I'm sorry. I guess they kind of maybe fizzled those out, and that might not be a thing anymore.
No, they dropped a line for the I know they haven't released any in a while, but they really revived. I can't even speak. Revived them for the 50th anniversary. So they made a whole collection just for that.
Okay.
Let me see.
What's the relationship between Scrooge McDuck and Donald? Is there a relationship, or they just both happen to be ducks?
Isn't it his brother?
Uncle or something?
Scrooge.
Yeah, I mean, one's Donald Duck and one's Mcduck. So I don't know if they were. Oh, okay. And which one of them is rich?
Scrooge. You know what? Let's look it up.
Because I know in DuckTales, like the remake that they just did, they like work for him or somewhere, or I don't know, they go on like missions or adventures for him, and like I guess he pays them that way.
He's a Scottish American Pekin duck. Like his nephew is Donald Duck. He has a yellow orange bill, leg, and feet. He was in Christmas on Bear Mountain. Why is he so rich? In the story, Scrooge comes back north with his nephews Donald looking for gold he left there in the late 1800s. Later on, the stories were added to the mythos, explaining how he began amassing his fortune by striking gold in the area during the Klondike Gold Rush.
Good for him.
Right.
Lori Brenner says someone mentioned to her that all the golden moments end in 333, and the Walt statue cost $333. You never realized that. Thought it was interesting. Yeah, they love that number.
It's a good little thing.
It's the little things. It's the little things in life.
Nice even number. The extra 3 pays for the taxes.
I've never, the closest one I have to like the highest mint is like a Deadpool rare. There's 3,666 of him, and I have like 3,664. So I have like the third to last mint. I've never gotten the last mint though. I can't find them, and if I do find them, they're really expensive.
Yeah, I saw somebody post one once. Like
I want all the 666 mints, but everyone makes it $666 all the time,
Yep.
no matter what it is, and it's annoying.
I am so close to my first 69 mint. I have 69 mint of the common and ultra rare alligator Loki. I just need that secret rare 69 mint, and then
I'm thinking of selling my Lokis. I wanted them so bad when they first came out. I was like, yo, the hype is real. Yo, Loki Gator was popping when that came out and that was announced. I remember everyone was waiting for the next episode. I was like, this is going to be worth a lot. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. It's just like it was a fad, the Loki show.
Yeah, Superior Loki is no more. I mean, now that being said, I did get another one yesterday because they were like 4K at one point, and he went down to 1600. So like, okay, I got it. Because after they announced the golden moments yesterday, everything just took a giant dump. But they'll have Loki season 2. I'm sure he'll be in. I mean, he'll probably be in one of the Avengers movies at some point.
I guess I have somebody watching us from Disney, and they said so rude for making fun of us crying.
Oh, which one? Where?
For Wishes at our final moments together.
Oh, they text you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it on the stream.
No, they Snapchatted me.
Gotcha. I think who do you guys think would win in a fight? Would it be Donald Duck or it would be Howard the Duck from Marvel? I don't know if Donald Duck knows any type of martial arts.
Howard Duck, come on, isn't he like curse and stuff like that?
He knows Duck Fu, so he can.
I mean, maybe Darkwing Duck. Put him up against Darkwing Duck.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a better match.
That's a good point. Donald. I don't know. Is he canon for knowing any type of martial arts or any type of weapons outside of being a Nazi in like 1940? I don't know. I was just asking.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, if you got to go, Justin, let us know. I know you're partying
I probably
this
have
weekend.
to in a second, yeah, because people are knocking at the door.
Got to go get your party on, bro.
Yeah, not even dressed. Everyone's dressed in freaking crazy ass attire. Oh my god! Come here. Show everyone what you look like. Just on this right now. Look at this.
You look so great.
Nikki, come here. Show everyone.
Wow.
Show everyone what you look like right now.
Oh shit.
You guys are ready to go to a party. So, Justin, what are you doing this weekend? What are you?
I'm in a hotel right now where everyone's left. And are you guys going downstairs?
Yes.
Okay, I'll meet you down there soon. Yeah, it's a indoor. So Froggy Days is a festival upstate.
Yeah.
Usually there's 2 that they do camping. They do one at the beginning of summer, the end of summer, and then they do one during Halloween and in February at a hotel.
Yeah.
And we pretty much own this hotel. Like one year we were on the roof. There was we were all on acid, and we were trying to figure out who can get on the roof first. We're on the 5th floor, so we can't do it this time because there's no ladders or anything. But yeah, it's pretty much a psychedelic festival. Right downstairs is probably a bunch of hippies, wearing crazy things with a lot of stones and stuff like that. And
good for you. Send me a picture of your costume later.
Oh, I'm just putting on the mask, man.
That's it.
I think I
you
have
saw how pretty those girls were, and you're putting in no effort.
I don't need to put in effort. They're in my hotel room. Just kidding.
Fair point. That's all right. I understand.
We're all friends here. Everyone's my best friend, so we're all. We have. I mean, you saw Joe.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Good. Well, tell him I said hey. Tell him I said have a good time. Tell him to go for the drop on Monday.
I'll tell him. It's funny because actually I have to buy his stuff. All of his stuff is on my app.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't download it himself?
Also, all of his Omi are in my wallet. I have like a separate wallet made for him.
Steph, how many people have you gotten into this? Ooh, what that?
You asked for a picture in costume. I got one.
Oh, that's you.
And this is that great movie ride.
Oh wow, I missed that.
Right, I miss it too.
What's that ride?
They took it away. It's where that new Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway ride is.
Runaway Bride.
It's
No.
like a runaway roller coaster.
Oh, cool. I didn't. Roller coasters are not too much my thing. Like I don't mind, like a little bit of dips. I don't mind going around. Going around is great, but like, going straight down is I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, I think it's more like the Crazy Mouse, kind of like that
Oh,
vibe.
I love that one. Yeah, just
Where it has a lot of turns and stuff.
yeah, those are fine. I mean, those guys have like a couple little dips, but they're like nothing. They're fine.
Mm-hmm.
The Gringotts Bank ride in Harry Potter World.
Oh,
It's inside, so I didn't think that would be any type of crazy ride. I thought it was maybe like an elevator ride, but they put you in a thing. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's like a ride. They're going in and we're seeing like a presentation. But as soon as you get in and you just go, oh god, no, and then it doesn't drop you straight down, but it's close, and it's like was not expecting that. So, I mean, I should have asked, but I did not.
I remember the Ellen DeGeneres ride. That ride had air conditioning at the beginning, and it was the best place to sit on a very hot day in that room where she talks about stuff before the actual ride starts.
Ellen DeGeneres ride, like from Finding Dory?
I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, it was like Ellen's Energy Adventure.
Yeah, there was like dinosaurs, animatronic dinosaurs, and stuff like that.
I can't tell you what it's about because I too took a nap in there.
Yeah.
It was super dark, super cold. Like you got to sit in one spot for a while, like a good 40 minutes.
You're on like a little train that kind of moves you around. It's almost like the Great Movie Ride, but instead it's like about Earth. It's like the evolution of Earth, I think.
Oh man, that's so cool. I mean, to just be able to chill out there for 40 minutes during your day, but another just to have a ride named after you, like to be that popular and to have a ride named after in the Disney park.
Well, I don't think I call it the Ellen DeGeneres ride. I don't think that's what it was called. It was definitely called like
the sleeper is Captain EO. Justin, I know you gotta like Captain EO.
Wait, what is that?
Captain EO?
Captain EO is?
No, where was that?
At Epcot. That's Michael Jackson's attraction, Captain EO.
No, I didn't know it was a thing.
Come on.
She's gonna bring this up in school,
Captain EO is. This will blow your mind if you guys like sit and watch this one day.
Oh,
Captain EO is a
Michael
American
Jackson
breed.
is Captain EO. It's a whole like 20-30 minute little movie basically.
Oh, I'll definitely watch it. Yeah,
Give it a watch.
I'm reading it right now.
And of course, he does his thing where he dances a good portion of the movie.
Of course. Man, this shirt smells like laundry.
Clean laundry or?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's just all wrinkled because they shoved it in a backpack.
You didn't bring a suitcase? You just brought a backpack?
Yep, backpack, socks, underwear, shirts, pants.
Okay, that's fair. I have not followed UFC. We got a comment saying Izzy or Whitaker in UFC. I don't know if you guys follow.
No, I don't.
I don't
I
follow
only
either.
follow when I have friends that know people. Like I have a friend that he trains UFC people, so when it's somebody he trained, I'll like pay attention. But
Nice. Do you have any, I guess, history or any stories about people fighting in the parks?
shame on you, Justin. Say it again.
Do you have any history of people fighting in the parks, whether it's over like food or a girl or just in general?
There's been a lot of fights recently. I've been seeing videos.
Oh damn! What are they about?
People fighting just over stupid stuff, waiting too long, cutting one another.
Oh man!
I saw a marriage proposal gone wrong. Like they said no, and it was awkward.
No, that's hard.
I saw some guy get on a knee, and the girl's like no, get up. And people are like clapping, and like she's like no, stop.
Oh no, that's horrible.
That was sad.
That's Man, I hope. Oh, because they
They
have
have to go back
through
to the same hotel room. Like, you know.
Yeah, and they have to spend the rest of the week together. And she like broke his heart. Oof,
Mhm.
big oof. At least I hope it was like in a like maybe they had been dating for like a year. I hope it wasn't like, hey, we're friends and this is like our 8th date and we're just going to Disney as friends. Let's say they live in the area. Like that'd be really awkward. Although
Well, don't propose to your friend without telling him you like him first, I guess.
you know how like restaurants sometimes they do like give you like a free dessert if you to propose there. Do you guys have something like that if someone gets married there or if someone
No, Disney would be
proposes
broke.
there? No, it's not. It's nothing. No, like free dinner, no free ice cream.
Steph's face, like,
And they could do like we were talking about last time with the magic moments, where you can like create a special moment for someone.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, like I was reading earlier, some girl wrote that she got broken up, with her boyfriend, and she went to the Disney parks, and she had a celebrating button on, and one of the cast members asked her what she was celebrating, and she said that she was celebrating a breakup, that her like boyfriend said she had no spark or whatever, so she was wearing some sparkly shirt and went to the theme park and was like celebrating, and the cast member heard her story or whatever and like gave her some ice cream, and it like made her day.
Oh, nice.
But like it's little things like that they do all the time. I'm sure they have buttons for all these different they have like, just married buttons, like all these different things, and when they do see that, they'll like kind of go out of their way to like do a little
That's
something
cool.
special for you.
Is there? Can you get married at Disney? Like, is there like a chaplain there? Is there like someone that can marry? Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can.
How do you go about doing that?
You
have a
to
lot of money.
contact them. There's a wedding pavilion that's at the Grand Floridian.
Floridian, yeah.
It's pretty pricey, but you can like build the wedding like how you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like when you say build it, how do you mean? Like you can have like characters there?
You can have like the ceremony at the chapel, and then you can have like you can add like Cinderella's castle, and they'll come with the horse and carriage and like have you in the horse and carriage and like take pictures, roll you up to the pavilion, and then like after the ceremony is done and you're having your party, at your reception you can have like Mickey and Minnie in like wedding attire.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, pricey, super pricey.
What is it, like 50,000?
It's got to be something like that. I think Mickey and just to have Mickey and Minnie there is probably like $25K for a couple hours. God. Yeah, something like that.
Jesus, I mean,
it's pricey. Of course, it's Disney. What do you expect?
So is that a special duty that any of you guys ever knew anyone that they could, like they did that, like they were Mickey and Minnie at the wedding?
No, I don't know people that were friends with the characters at the wedding, but I did know people that were in entertainment that were costumed characters.
Because I know you said that a lot of times they're only in costume for like a half hour or something, right?
Right.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, indoor, outdoor, canopy.
Because I mean, at a wedding, they'd probably be there for a few hours.
Yeah, but they'll still do something similar. Well, they'll be out.
They'll swap out
for like 20 minutes or so, and then they'll be like, "Oh, Mickey's gonna go take like a refreshment break. Go get a drink. I'll be right back."
Oh, that's cool. All right, interesting. I mean, not that I'm looking to get married anytime soon. Just just have that look over my shoulders. The what?
I said, just keep it in the back of your mind.
Oh yeah. Well, what about you guys? Would you ever get married there?
I don't know if I'm ever getting married. Nobody loves me.
I don't know if I would get married there.
I love you, Justin. Always.
There's a lot of places.
A lot of places to get married.
A lot of nicer places to get married. I know a lot of people do celebrate like honeymoons there. It's a big honeymoon spot.
That makes sense.
Honeymoon there, but if you're looking for like something that's always with Disney, you kind of have to plan out what you're gonna do. You kind of can't just wing it because then you're not gonna see much. You're not gonna experience much. You kind of have to go in with some type of plan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty corny. I feel like I would definitely do some type of Disney thing if I did, but like, I don't know. Realistically, like, what would I do there? You know, I wouldn't even. I feel like I would want to do the go to a random country and sit on a beach type of thing.
Yeah.
If I got married, it'd probably be in Long Island. Even though we are probably going to move to Florida in October.
Okay.
But well, yeah, like married would probably be in Long Island. Just 'cause a lot of my friends are there. A lot of her friends and families here, so
Yeah.
that makes a little more sense. But I don't know. I think for the Animal Kingdom is. What hotels do you guys recommend? I mean, I like animals. I figured that'd be pretty fun.
Animal Kingdom for a hotel to stay at, like
Yeah.
around that park.
Yeah, well, isn't that the hotel where like you can see, you look out your window and you see like the animals like outside?
Yeah. So there's Animal Kingdom Lodge where you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
stay, and it's kind of connected to Animal Kingdom. It's literally like right next door, and
Yeah.
you can look out your window and you can see like giraffes and zebras and stuff like that.
I would love that. So they don't have any predators down there, right? Like it's mostly just
Yeah.
animals that graze. There's no. Okay.
Right. Slow grazing animals.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy.
But they have like you can if you're at the resort, like if you're staying there, you're eating there, you can go out to like the savannah area and you can get like binoculars that will show like night vision when it's dark.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Oh, super dope.
I would. Oh, the night vision would be fun. Do they do tours at night?
I don't think they do tours at night, but that might be the only way you can see the animals at night at Disney. There.
I would love tours at night. I just how much, and I don't know if you guys could say. I mean, how much is there any like, you know how at restaurants they'll have like off menu items? Is there any place that they would be, or anywhere that you can go, be like, hey, give me like the secret tour, or how much it costs? Give me like the underground tour. Like, do you have to be part of Club 33 for it?
I don't think there's any unless you're a celebrity. There's really no.
Yeah, I don't think
secret
there's any
tours.
secret menu items or anything like that.
The only thing that changes usually is at Epcot when it's like Food and Wine Festival.
Right.
Because I would love a secret tour. Be like, hey, go behind the scenes, go here and go there. It's everywhere. Justin is my age, and Steph, how old are you? You're in your 30s, right? 30.
Yeah, I'm 33.
30. Oh,
31.
oh, Mr.
Right,
Lockdown
31?
wants to be like you guys. I don't know how old he is. Most of the people that watch me are between 24 and 44. So they're
Oh, is that according to your YouTube statistics?
according to the analytics. Yes,
Gotcha.
that is how many. I still say like, oh yeah, people around our age, like late 20s, early 30s, because I like to dump myself in with a 20-year-old still.
Mm-hmm.
30 was hard.
Today's actually the first day I've gone out in like 2 months. I was gonna sit in bed all weekend, play with my cats, and that's it. And I don't know. Somebody convinced me. They're like, "Come on, man, everyone's gonna miss you." And
Well, I'm glad you're getting out. Go be merry and go get crunk.
yeah, I'm so tired.
Oh, who's Chelsea Creaner? You guys know I guess she worked at Disney in Florida. I mean, again, that was a long time ago.
That's very low.
Yeah, how many people worked there at a time? I mean, just as cast members.
At the time when I worked there, I want to say it was like around 65K just on Walt Disney World property.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere around there.
Like, does that include like the cooks and like the cleaning crew as well, or is
Everybody on property, 65K.
all right? Man,
Yeah,
that's so much. I don't know how they.
a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, no, I get it, but so there's more workers than there are people that show up. Because if there's, let's say, like 10,000 per park, and was it like 4 or 5 parks?
Yeah, but we're getting paid, $7 an hour, and the tickets to get in are like astronomically high. One person pays for like 12 employees.
That's fair.
Hourly salary, I should say.
That's fair.
I am. I'm about to head out.
Right? I feel like they did.
So this guy also worked at Disney with me.
Oh, Joe Piquette.
Hey,
Yeah, let me take this off here. Let me,
Any secrets about Disney you want to share, or any type of fun memories you want to share for the group?
Well, say if he can hear us, say what you're.
Oh yeah, Justin. I don't think he can hear us because you have your Justin. I think because Justin took.
Can you hear us?
Sorry, brothers. Yeah, Justin, you couldn't hear us, could you? We still get you're muted.
You will not go wrong with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
The Disney community is very, 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 very large and very involved in collecting. And I think that when they come on, it's going to get crazy.
Have you guys seen people go and spend like uber amounts of money? Be like, yo, this person just dropped like 30K, like in this one.
I mean, I don't know of anyone spending a really large amount on like a physical collectible, but like, for example, these Figment popcorn buckets were $25 for this little plastic bucket in the park, and they're reselling for $175 and up, and people want it because it's a Figment bucket.
I would hope that they have a. Well, I mean, if they're making money, it makes sense to do it. But how many of them were made?
I want to say there was a rumor that they made like 25K, but I don't think there was a number put out there like limited edition of this many. I don't think they put that out there.
Yeah. Justin, it looks like you got to bounce. So thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being here for so long. And we can't hear you. We can't. He's gone.
Oh.
All right. Justin, we'll catch you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Peace. All right. So it was good for him to join us for a little while. Missed 3 favorite golden moments to this day. Elsa's, but so Elsa's probably gonna be the one that I'm gonna get. What's your first one that you're gonna get when you get the gems or when you're able to land stuff and sell stuff?
I really wanted to grab the Pixar truck, the Pizza Hut truck, Pizza Planet truck. Because I told you why they put that. That's a Disney Easter egg in a lot of movies. It's hidden in a lot of movies, and I like things like that. So I think that's one that people are sleeping on.
Is there a list like, oh, hey, here's like the Google Sheets, or here's the table of how many movies it's in and like what times they're in? There
probably is something. Let's see.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you ever seen what was that movie? It's with Seth Rogen and some like he knocks up like a reporter, and he tells people that he's got a website coming out called The Flesh of the Stars, and it's like, yeah, it's each celebrity for however long they're nude in a movie, and it's like a website. I imagine there's something like that for Disney. Obviously, not the nude stuff.
Yeah, look here. There's a whole article from D23 of all the movies that the Pizza Planet truck was hidden in.
Oh, epic.
Toy Story, Bugs Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc.
Wait, is it Bugs Life?
Cars. Yeah, Finding Nemo, Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, Coco, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, Onward, Soul. So Soul was the last one that it was seen in.
I could picture a lot of those, but like for Brave, there's no cars in Brave, right? Because it's supposed to be like 1500s.
No, but they'll put it in like it will be somewhere that you won't see it. So for like example, the most recent movie Soul, it's somewhere in this scene.
Oh, and you're just not gonna. All right, I got you.
And it's hard to see it. Like it'll if you read it here, it'll tell you where to look, but like it'll be super super hidden. Let me see, where's the Brave one?
Yeah, it'd be so. I was saying Brave. There's no cars in Brave. That's why I was confused in A Bug's Life. because I don't think there's cars in A Bug's Life. I just watched
But
that
yeah,
recently.
while there's no automobiles in Brave's timeline, Pixar's animators still found a clever way to include the beloved Pizza Planet truck for fans. If you look closely at the table in the witch's workshop, you can see a wooden carving of the truck.
Okay, that makes sense because she was probably from the
Mm-hmm.
a timeline. Yeah.
I love little things like that.
Yeah.
So that's why that would be my choice.
Apparently, it's our CEO's favorite NFT. It's the Pizza Planet truck
See? I bet you that's the reason why.
because it's hidden. Yeah, he likes that type of stuff. He likes that all the weird, strange collector. Like, so if you were running the show, if you were, or at least like an advisor to a Comey, how would you suggest they do their next Golden Moments drops? And which ones would they be and why?
I think if they're going with some type of release theme, then it's going to be based on movies. If not, then I think that they might want to go in some type of order. Like, then Snow White should be the next golden moment, like, for sure.
Oh, so you go from old school to the newer school?
I would.
Yeah. That's a good point. So after Snow White, what was the next one that came out afterwards? Like the next big Disney, was it Sleeping Beauty or was it Cinderella?
Let's see.
Because I mean, there's probably a couple that were like lost to time that they released it and like nobody knows about it and didn't do well. But I would say there are some classics.
Pinocchio came out second.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Pinocchio. What's the cat's name in Pinocchio?
Snow White was 1937. Pinocchio was 1940. What did you say?
What was the cat's name in Pinocchio? Geppetto's cat?
Figaro.
Dude, that cat is so cute. I have a cat over here named Leo, black and white. It's like a bigger cat though. It's not a cute kitten like Figaro, but that cat was adorable. I love that little thing. I
But if
remember
they
getting
do some type of other, I'm curious, like what collection could be next besides Golden Moments for Disney. Like, I wasn't expecting cards. I kind of was expecting a collectible. I didn't know. Maybe it could have been another Mickey, like in a Mickey series, like Mickey Through the Years.
Yeah.
I don't know what I could see being next besides something like that, Mickey Through the Years.
I think they
Or
will do that
Snow
because
White,
they
if they have, like movie moments, like movies. I don't even know what they would call it, but let's say they called it like movie moments, where they just went movie by movie and started with Snow White first, and had all the Seven Dwarfs and then Snow White as a collection.
I could see that. And then that would have to be a big collection run because you have the Seven Dwarfs and then Snow has 8 and then who's the witch lady? I forget her name.
Yeah, the Evil Queen.
The evil.
But she could be part of a whole villain series. She doesn't even have to be released in.
That's true.
Literally, there's so many villains, they could run so many different directions with that too.
The villains would be great. I would like that would
be
probably steal the
big.
show.
That would be big.
That would steal the show. So there's this one scene. It was like in the 90s, where all like the villains had like I think it was called like Disney Villains or something like that.
It was like
where
a House of Mouse villains. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and in one of the scenes, the people that are going in, you see Piglet walking in with the rest of the villains,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes no sense why Piglet's there.
Yeah, it's probably something has to do with the animators. I bet.
Just a
like
troll.
Joke.
Knew that little pig was up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Does Maleficent count as a villain?
Yes.
He does. Okay, because I didn't see.
She's considered like the strongest villain because in everything Disney at the parks, they have her like kind of as the leader in a sense.
Okay.
The leader of the villains, like she's the most powerful of them all.
So she's the most powerful. Who would you consider the worst? Like the ones that's actually the most evil. Maybe not the most powerful.
The most evil, in my opinion, the most evil is Scar. He actually killed his brother.
Okay, so I think Jordan Peterson did a really good thing about this, where they're talking about nature and how nature is metal and savage, and they like rip apart their prey. Like again, lion against lion, killed his brother. But then he also talks about how humans can be really dark and like they don't just kill you in 5 minutes and it's over. They torture you for life. So I would think it would be like the stepmom in Cinderella that's just complete neglect of Cinderella and treating her like a
She's
poop.
pretty ruthless. She's pretty ruthless.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Are there other? Wait, so is there no other villains that don't succeed in killing anyone? I feel like there must be.
I mean, Hades was pretty close. Didn't he like take Meg's soul out? Like he pretty much killed her.
Yeah, and Hercules was really like he was almost dead. He was like really thin before
Yeah.
yeah. And I think the only reason they didn't clip his string was because some magic was performed to make a string like golden. Well, I mean, he's not evil, but R2's killed some people. Well, he's killed some other droids. He hasn't really killed anyone else. But yeah, I guess now that for villains, Star Wars. I mean, do you consider Star Wars like real Disney? Because they were acquired, they weren't really made money. Yeah,
I would.
Have you seen any of the new Star Wars stuff, like Mandalorian and Book of Boba?
I haven't watched any of it on Disney Plus. No.
So good. If you have,
So I need to.
yeah, if you have like a week or so, watch them and so good. Have you seen like the movies?
I've seen some of the movies. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, Star Wars Clone Wars. Those animated series are good. This is good. That's true. I forgot Cruella. Although it depends which Cruella we're talking about, because we're talking about the Dalmatians from like the 50s or 60s, like that movie. She's pretty horrible. But
Yeah.
did you see the new Cruella?
I didn't see the new Cruella, but I heard it was my favorite Cruella. Nobody does it better than Glenn Close.
Oh,
Glenn
yeah.
showed out as Cruella in that live action movie from, I think, was it the 90s or the early 2000s?
Yeah, it was the 90s. I remember having the VHS bringing it to my grandma's at I do remember that. And it was she was savage. She was great. And freaking Hugh Laurie from House, he's one of her little minions. That was great. That was a good movie. But yeah, the new one with Emma Stone is fantastic. But I won't give it away. But they make you have sympathy for her, and they make it like, oh, you know what, she's actually pretty cool, and you can see why she's like, and you'll see why I'm saying that. But definitely watch that. Watch Any Prey agrees with you. Scar is pretty. Yeah, and that wasn't even a crime of passion either. Like Scar planned it out. He's just like, all right, he's really tactful about it, making it look like it was an accident. What else are you doing this weekend?
What did you say?
Oh, so what else are you doing this weekend?
This weekend? Tomorrow, Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'm gonna party. Can't wait.
I watch it not even for. I'm not a huge football fan. I watch it for halftime and the commercials.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna get some. I would love it. We probably won't get Veve commercials, but we're gonna get some trailers for Marvel. We're gonna get some trailers for that. I'm guessing Doctor Strange. I'm guessing maybe Moon Knight or whatever. What are some trailers that you're pumped for Disney?
They're probably gonna show Lightyear, the Buzz movie. It's possible they could drop the Little Mermaid trailer for Super Bowl. Because I'm trying to think coming out, and that's coming out. Isn't that coming out May? Little Mermaid might be May.
Let me see. Little Mermaid movie. I just looked it up before. I completely forgot since not 2021. Oh wait, hang on. Let's see. It's 2023 as per. Hold on. Little Mermaid movie. I'm just gonna Google 2022. Nah, it's 2020. May of next year.
Oh, next year. Okay.
Oh, Queen Latifah is she's Ursula?
Oh, that's confirmed.
Yeah, Queen. Hold on, let me go to IMDb. I mean,
I
that
know
was
she was Ursula in like a live action they did on TV.
okay. Maybe that's just fan art then. All right, let's see. Well, no, how not Halle Berry. Halle Bailey's gonna be in it. All right, hang on. Who's the cast? All right, Halle Bailey is Ariel.
Halle Bailey is Ariel.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know who she was. So it's Eric. Oh, Melissa McCarthy's Ursula. Oh, that's
Right.
interesting.
And Aquafina is like Flounder, right?
Who's Aquafina?
She's like a comedian.
Oh
She's
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah. She'll be Scuttle.
Ah, okay, Scuttle.
Who's gonna be? All right, this King Titans.
Who's Sebastian?
Sebastian? Let me check. Voice act. Jacob Tremblay's Flounder. David Diggs is gonna be Sebastian. I'm not 100% sure who he is, but
I don't know who that is. I
Yeah,
love
but-
Jacob Tremblay though.
which one? Who do you love?
Jacob Tremblay. You know
Okay,
who that is.
I gotta check to see. He was born in 06. He's so young.
He's in a lot of big movies. He's in
Alright. Oh, he was in Smurfs 2. He starred with Brie Larson. He was in Telluride. I guess Donald Trump made a movie, The Art of the Deal. He was in that. I guess he was played his son.
he was in this
Haven't seen
movie
anything he was in.
I forget what it was. About having nightmares. It was really good.
Nice. All right, I have to take a look at. All right, so yeah, that'll be next year then. We don't have any. So you said Little Mermaid. What else? What other trailers do you think might see? You said Lightyear.
That might be. If it might just be Marvel then, because I don't think Disney has much coming out. Like Encanto came out. That was Christmas, right? So I think the next one probably is Lightyear for the summer drop.
Yeah. I didn't know that Encanto was a thing until I heard the song, or at least part of the song. We don't talk about Bruno. But at least said you haven't seen it yet, though, right?
I know I saw it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I haven't. I just started watching it, but I heard the song "We Don't Talk About Bruno" on TikTok. Everyone, like every single girl, was using the "We Don't Talk About Bruno" song as they were like stitching it together with something that they were doing. But that's how I found out about it. So can't wait to watch the rest of that tonight. Girlfriend's still up. She's usually in bed by now.
Mostly that song did better than "Let It Go," like on the charts.
Oh, did it already? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I hear it everywhere now. But let me see. We don't talk about. All right, so "We Don't Talk About Bruno" has 215 million views, and it premiered like a month ago. I mean, I know "Let It Go" has a bunch more, but "Let It Go's" been out for like
a while.
8 years. And it's been got 700. Yeah, so "We Don't Talk About Bruno" has already about 1/3 the amount as "Let It Go." Although the Disney UK one that has 2.7 billion views, and that's different. All right, so it's a lot. Still 1/10 away. It's got 8 years to catch up.
Right, it'll catch up because I'm sure they're gonna make number 2.
Yeah, that's true. They'll do that. Yeah. Although I didn't see, I'm guessing, is there room for a sequel? Because I haven't seen it. Do they leave it open ended? Like, does she find her power, and is her power like too great and it like destroys something?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'll report back to you.
I remember her. The last thing I remember is like her, like the house was like crumbling down, and she was trying to save the candle.
The candle where they get the power from.
Right. Yeah.
All right. I will take a look at it. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Sorry about the 2 hour mark. Any final thoughts? Anyone you want to say to everyone? Go
for Donald and Daisy.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get this bread. I'm gonna
either
do that.
one,
as well.
either one will be good, but if I had to pick, Donald and Daisy. I would go for.
Yeah, same. All right, let's get this bread. All right, thank you, Steph, for coming on. I'll catch you all
Pleasure.
later. Bye-bye,
Next
everyone.
time.
All right, peace,
Later.
peace.